And they tell me that due to the economy, it was built for less money and they provided a lot of jobs in a bad market. So we welcome this new facility to our community, remembering it was built by those who protect us and to whom we are grateful. Second priority, City Council will continue to support the preservation of the rural nature of the Stafford area, and we will continue to work on this issue with surrounding cities. Our ultimate goal is that our current litigation will be successful and the Stafford area will be designated as a rural reserve. Our third priority relates to Highway 43 and the Willamette Falls Drive corridor. There are conflicts between the city's guiding policy documents and current zoning regulations. We want to make certain that our planning reflects what our citizens want our city to be in 20 or 30 years. Related to this issue is the ownership and maintenance of Highway 43. There have been discussions, more than we're aware of, about the Highway 43 changing ownership and from ODOT to other jurisdictions, which includes West Linn. Our fourth priority is to improve communications and outreach to engage more residents and to enhance our citizens' understanding of their government. I think the public needs to hear and understand the issues that I'm sharing with you today. But I also know that this is a difficult task because people are very busy, and an in-depth understanding of the issues takes time that is simply unavailable to a lot of people. And we know that the communications in our country and in West Linn are hampered by the tone of political speech. Not long ago, Mike Jones and I were interviewing a young man for a position on one of our boards. And he asked what I was looking for in people to appoint to boards and commissions. And I said, I was looking for people who were collaborative, who could work together toward a common objective. I was looking for people with good thinking skills. And finally, I was looking for people who didn't have a hard agenda, who were not demagogues. And he told us that he had recently moved back to West Linn with his family. And when he came back, he was quite concerned about the level of rhetoric that he heard. And he's not alone. Some of our citizens, volunteers, are fed up with attacks on them by fellow citizens. That hurts us all. And all too often, the council, the staff, and our volunteers have been forced to focus on gotcha politics that are designed to break people down instead of building up our city. Regardless, the city will continue to provide good information in a variety of ways. The speech is a good example. Today I'm delivering it to the chamber. It is being taped and will air on television and online. A link will be shared on the city's Facebook page. A transcript will be available online, and you can read a summary of the speech and the transcript in 2 newspapers. If there is more that we can do to inform the public, we would sure like to know. City Council's 5th priority, and there's no surprise here, it is the need for water infrastructure maintenance. We have a growing $21 million problem. Within the next year, the Utility Advisory Board will recommend a plan to the City Council for maintaining, upgrading, and sustaining the West Linn water system. When we do not pay the maintenance bills on a system, as is the case here, we have an increasing unfunded liability. Unfunded liabilities depress value. And that's true whether we're talking about the maintenance on your car, your home, a business, or a city. I think most of you will have noticed by now that there's a lot of what I've reported to you today that sounds a lot like a corporate annual report. Perhaps that's because the West Linn government is a lot like a business. It's a $35 million a year business, and its business is providing vital services to over 24,000 people. Now, a business background is not a panacea to the challenges of public sector work, but you may be interested in knowing that 4 out of the 5 members of the council have successful business backgrounds. And perhaps that tells you that we might just know how to do business. And we are teamed with a city manager and staff who know how to manage a city. So that's the state of the city. We're in pretty good shape financially, and our management is sound. We have many challenges, but councilors and staff seem to be engaged and competent. Ultimately, as we all know, it is the citizens, the council, and the staff who determine the state of the city. We're all in this together. Thank you very much.
Give me wings.